Hello everyone, I'm here to do a quick flip through of two journals I just finished. I haven't done a video in a while because I film on my iPhone, and the iPhone that I had been struggling with the memory for a long time, and it finally just died. It wouldn't make phone calls, it wouldn't take pictures, so I had to order a new one. So this is the new phone, and it's got a bit more memory, and it's nothing fancy, but it's better. So these are two journals. This is a tea-themed journal, and this is a nature journal. So let me do the tea-themed journal first. Put that to a side. So this is got a soft fabric closure. I ordered this. This is like a vintage soft fabric that I ordered off of Etsy. I don't know how old it is, but it just came in and it's super soft. Love it. And it's got a sari silk closure. And the front, so this is an envelope. This is a big envelope. I think it was 11 by something. And so the cover has a fabric pocket that has a Mrs. Coggs tea time image sewn onto the front. I love her. Some lace along the sides, some doily, some pearl trim. This is a flower that came, I forget where it came from, but I didn't buy it. It just came with something, and it has been floating around my desk for ages. So I found a home for it. And then inside, because this is a tea-themed journal, is a tea party invitation with a perpetual calendar. And I think I got that off of Graphics Fairy. So that's a pocket there. So then you open it up, and I kept both ends of the envelope open. So that has a giant pocket with a giant journaling card. And that just slides in there. And then it has two signatures. And this is another fabric that I ordered that is tea themed, and this has a very large doily that I cut a quarter out of, and I sewed it to some of the same fabric that the front pocket was on. And so this is a pocket. This is a little envelope from Artie Mays, an Artie Mays kit, and then on the inside I found tons of tea-themed quotes and sewed them onto different papers. And these are just the ones that I didn't find homes for in the journal. So I'm popping them in here for the recipient to use as they wish. So that just goes in that pocket there. This is a flat pen. And actually this flat pen is Tim Holtz paper, and this is from the Spring Botanic Stamperia kit, but they go really well. And so that front has a little tuck, and this isn't my new favorite thing. I think I'm going to do a video of this. This is decoupaged napkins. There are several different napkins on here onto vellum. I needed some tags to add in at the end. Actually, I did it for the other kit. I'll show you. That weren't going to be bulky. And these are so thin and lovely, and you can still write on the vellum on the back. I'm really thrilled with that now. And then these are from the Graphics Fairy. They're little teacups that I fussy cut and turned into journaling cards. But the way they stack is totally stolen from Jibbit Neary. Thank you, Jibbit, if you ever watch this. I love this idea. And then Graphics Fairy also had these little tea tags that I used as the strings. So there is a quote that I used as a tuck with another one of those vellum, and lots of tea-stained paper. This is from the Graphics Fairy, but I used some Inca gold in silver color to kind of give it a metallic sheen. This one is not a tuck, it's just glued to the page. There's a tuck that's got silk fabric and laces and drippings and pearl trim and an Artie Mays tea image. This is tea stained cardstock, and on this tea I used some herb tea that had some turmeric in it, and it gave it this really cool yellow color. And another quote, and another vellum tag, and another Artie Mays tea time kit tag. Not Artie Mays, Mrs. Coggs. This is Artie Mays. Now I haven't, I'm gonna have some cute little teapot charms that I ordered, but they haven't come yet, so I haven't got those on. But that center will have a charm on it. And this is printed on tea stained paper. I got like 2 prints out of it before my printer went, no way, but I was really glad to get that one. I love that one. And this is a quote that I turned into a paper clip, and I have some journaling cards and some tea time tags with tea time ends on them. This is from an Etsy store. I'll see if I can remember to link it. This is another really cute pocket. I love how this pocket came out. It has that same kind of aqua silk fabric, brocade fabric with laces, and 2 little girls having a tea party and some extra little satin trim. And then this is part of an Artie Mays tea kit that I glued two pieces of paper together and used it as a trifold tag. And then this one is, I think this one is Mrs. Coggs. I don't know. I'll try and link everything. I'll try to remember to link everything in the description box. Another quote and vellum tag. These are images from the Graphics Fairy, and this teapot is a journaling card. And the cup is the part of the pocket, and the lace is part of the lace tablecloth, is what I was thinking. A giant journaling card. This image, I think, is part of the Artie Mays kit. This is Stamperia, Artie Mays. This is K&C Company. This is Artie Mays, and it is a, this is our Artie Mays envelope that I forgot to stuff. All right, well, I will add some stuff to that, but that has, it both have some trim on the edges, and forgot about that. Okay, Artie Mays, Graphics Fairy with the cute little tea stacking teacups, vellum tag, quote, tea stained paper, quote that's been a pocket, and then some cute little tea time tags, a pretty little tea party pocket with some teapots. Oh dear. I hate when that happens. Well, oh well. I thought I was so clever and glued some tea bag to this page. I'll have to glue some tea bag to that page now. Oh, another pocket. This stack of journaling cards also has a, oh here, I'll just stick this over here. Ta-da! This is from the Graphics Fairy. It is a tea bag holder that you can use as a journaling card. So that goes behind those teacups, and those teacups can also be used as journaling cards. And again, that center will have some charms on it. This is a Tina tag pocket with a teaspoon. And this is all tea bags. It's got a tea bag collage on it. And a quote, and that flips open for more journaling space. And there's an Mrs. Coggs tag there. spoon from Graphics Fairy and a quote. Oh, pocket. I thought it was stuck again. More of those journaling tag teacups. And a tea time tag with some lace. Another pocket with some more tags and journaling cards. And the back is very similar to the front. It has that same kind of pocket. This is a vellum folding journaling card. And I liked how the aqua matched. And this has actually 2 journaling cards in it. This one that has all the lace on it, and this one doesn't. I had this one in another pocket in the book, but it was a little too big, so I just stuck it in the back. And that is the back. That is the tea time journal. So these are already spoken for. They are custom orders. But I just wanted to share with you because I was really thrilled with how they turned out. And I love how the sari silk that just tucks in there kind of matches the silk around her hat. Okay, so that's tea time. And here is the ring bound Nature Journal. It's an altered Reader's Digest cover. It has 2-inch rings. It has corners, protectors on both corners, and both covers have Tim Holtz fabric lining the inside. All right, so the first bit is an ephemera folder. I have a flat pen with some tags in a pocket, and that opens up, and it has an ephemera folder, a little mini ephemera folder with little stickers and things in it. These are a bunch of nature quotes that I wound up not using, but I'm going to stick in there anyway as journaling prompts. And it has a string that just wraps around and winds around in it there, and it has a tiny little pine cone charm on the end there. This is a Flippy Outie, and the papers here are from Tracy Fox Splendid Nature. And there's a window that opens up. These are Tim Holtz die cuts, and so is this. And I sprayed them with Tim Holtz spray inks and spray oxides. And the oxide spray I bought as a mistake, but I just love the way it comes out all patinaed and splotchy. So these are all tiny tags from the Splendid Nature series. And that opens up, and there are 2 faux envelope journaling pages in the Froggy pocket, and some journaling tags in the Mousy pocket. And then that flips open that way, and there's journaling space there. And then these are both magnetic paper clips, and those hold in the little journaling cards from the Splendid Nature series. This is just a vintage file folder pocket. It's got a little pocket on the front with 2 cards from the Stamperia Woodland kit. But this holds 2 extra little journals with charms on the tabs. And those just have tea-dyed paper in them. And those slide in to that pocket for journaling. And there's another one of those die cuts. This is an altered envelope. Now, this is kind of chunky. It's got 2 tags here. It's got 2 little tiny tags that slip in here. It's got a main tag in the main, this is a trifold tag in the main pocket here. And this one is from that new kit, Healing Nature. It goes in the main pocket there. And then in the back, there's another tag. So remember this when we get to the last bit. This mix is kind of a chunky bit, so remember that. Here's another one of those die cuts. This is that Stamperia Woodland paper and an altered tiny file folder. There's a pocket here with two, oops, I was pushing it against the ring there, and some tea dyed paper and another tuck spot with some more cards. Okay, so she likes nature and she also loves the ocean. So I made some ocean things, and this is the new Graphic 45 ocean kit that I just love. And this is just a little folder with journaling pages and some tuck spots in it that slides into this expandable envelope. And I put a fabric tab on that one with seahorses, so it's easy to pull out, but it also doesn't mind getting squashed in there. And that has a little seashell on it. I just love this paper. And this is an altered, another altered folder. And this one has a tuck, and in the tuck is a little Matchbox style book with some ocean themed papers. Yeah, can you see the seagull? And those all tuck in there. And that tucks in there. And then on this side, this tucks in a different way with more journaling space there. That tucks in up. And then it slides in there. And this has a tiny fishy charm on that corner. Okay, so here is another altered envelope. But this altered envelope is really thin because I was really worried about how thick this was getting. So these all have decoupaged. The envelope itself has a decoupaged octopus napkin and some of that fabric. This has my absolute favorite trim. This is a gauzy, can't remember what this is called, but it looks like seaweed to me. And this is a decoupage napkin on that vellum, and it makes a great journaling tag, but it's super thin, so it's not adding a huge amount of bulk. And there's another one in the main pocket. And that slides in back in there. And then on the back side are 3 more. One there. And this is more decoupage. And that slides back in there. And another one there. And another one there. Oops. Missed the pocket. There we go. And that just tucks in there. So yeah, so I'm really thrilled with how that came out because it's so, whoops, nice and compact with those vellum journaling tags. Why is this getting stuck? There we go. They're a little slippery. I'll give you that. I should maybe put a paper clip on there. Okay, and they all have some fluff at the top. So that is my, oh, and the back just has more paper or fabric. Nature ring bound journal, again, a custom order. But thank you for watching and sticking around. I think I'm sure I'll be back and be making more videos now that I have the tech thing worked out. And I'm not sure what I'm going to work on next. I have a ton of these covers, so maybe I'll work on more of these ring bound journals. I'm not sure. I might just do some little, I don't know, collage-y things to, you know, you need a bridge between projects. So that's that, and I hope you are all well, and I hope you are having a good weekend and a good day. Bye-bye.